Hello everyone and welcome back to Dan Plays Save the Light. I learnt a great many things, because all three of the first sort of sessions of this were recorded on the same day. And I just want to quickly recap the very important things I learned doing that. First of all, learnt I need to focus my thoughts better. I learnt not to assume that I'm incompetent before I assume it's a glitch. I'll get to that in a minute. I also learned not to record 3 in a day, no matter how much I want to play the game. I learned to take better care of Amethyst, who repeatedly died. I learned to turn off my damn phone so I don't get questions in the comments about why I still have our landline in 2018. And most importantly, and I mean this, most importantly, what I learned was to take a sip of my tea up top so it doesn't go cold. Or at least I get to enjoy some of it before it does. There you go. 1 second. That's damn good tea. Right. So we're gonna go again. Why not? I'm back at the loading screen because, of course, the title screen, because, of course, there's a different day. And interestingly, I want to point out as well. I just really think it's really cool that now I've unlocked Pearl and Amethyst in game. They are now, you know, in the temple, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure when I first saw this screen, I just had Stephen and Connie. So that's really neat. I like that a lot. So we'll go back to where we were, I guess? Yeah, why not? Are we going to warp there? What's happening? It's just showing me the warp pad. Nothing to click. Nothing doing. Oh. Alright, so we're not going to be exactly where we were. That is interesting. Well, I'm going to start in beach. Stephen's house, the temple. Oh, is this another thing I'm going to discover I've just learned? Wait a second, are we going to... Is there a warp pad on the hand? Is that why? Does that make me the stupidest person in the world? Because I'm pretty sure in a previous episode I spent ages wondering, how do they get up there? How? I don't understand. If there's a warp pad up there, I'm going to feel very stupid. There's a warp pad up there, isn't there? That's been there all along, staring me in the face in every single title card of the damn show, and I've just never picked up on it. And yet I've always questioned, how do they get up on the hand? Oh, if there's a warp pad, I'm going to feel so stupid. But it looked like there was. It looked like there was. Well, we're about to find out. Oh, there's a warp pad on the hand. Has it always been there, though? Oh, now I feel so stupid. Yeah, it's always been there. I'm an idiot. Alright, so the reason I wanted to go back to the town is because when I was editing the second one, I noticed there's a little area I didn't visit, and I want to quickly go back and visit that. Also, always worth finding out if whoever I'm with can unlock this sort of obelisk thing. No. Okay. Off we trot. It's, yeah, so I'm really enjoying this. Despite my lessons learned, you know, I think this has been good fun so far, and I'm hoping that you guys are on board. And if you aren't, I'm going to keep doing it, because I literally don't care at this point. There was a section. I'm not going to fight the ghoulies. Down here. There we go. So I was right. Steven, oh, another quest? Surely not. No, okay. Nothing to... I've noticed this as well. There's another lesson learned. I keep accidentally opening the backpack like all the time instead of doing other things that I need and want to do. I need to work on that too, because every time it's like, wait, no, wrong thing. Okay, so I'm gonna scoot through here as quick as I can, because I don't actually want to get into the fight. Let's see what's through here. Yeah, so there's some areas I didn't get to visit, and I just remember thinking that I should explore a bit more before I head back to where we were in the sort of forest section. Here we go. Someone I've got to help deliver some pizzas, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I could fix the pizza cutter. How do I? I have to find a way to sharpen that at some point, I guess. No, no, no. I'm faster than you. That one's already been opened. So, in terms of the questions, actually no, I'm sure I've got comments on this now, so I should comment now while I remember. So those of you who are going, "Hey Dan, you big idiot," yes, you did put someone's health up, but it was Stephen, not Amethyst's. Why did you assume that was a glitch? Hey, there's Vidalia. So yeah, in the previous episode, there's a point when I was like trying to heal up Amethyst, and I have gotten stuck. There we go. There was a point when I was trying to... That's another side quest. Oh, there are so many side quests. There was a point when I was trying to heal up Amethyst, and it was... and she was stood like sort of like this with Steven. Where are we? There we are. And like, I guess they're like... The health bars went over each other, and I healed Steven by accident, and then I moved away, and I didn't really notice, and then when a few seconds later I saw Amethyst's health bar, I was like, I just healed her! Is it a glitch? So yeah, lesson learned, always assume I'm incompetent before I assume it's a glitch of some description. So let's talk to Vidalia, see what random quest she has for me. Saving the world from crazy light monsters, yeah, why not? Notice those around today, cool. Guys, blah blah blah. What should she paint? I feel like Stephen would say hot dog. That's not going to help her though. She's already got a ton of paintings of Amethyst. She only did paint his dad. Like Greg. Ah, there you go. Well, that's adorable. So if I come back, she'll have it? Okay. So at some point I'll come back and we'll see. I'm not going to fight you. No. Right, so that's the town a bit more explored. Let's go back to where we were. And I'm still frustrated I have no access to that. It's just hanging up there, just taunting me at every stage. Which is no good. How many of Sour Cream's glow sticks do I have? You found some, but I really need all 10. Okay.
Cheeseburger backpack!
How many do I actually have at this point? I know I picked up a few. I have 5. Although he gave me 1. Do I have... If I give him back 10, I'll be well annoyed. Because he didn't need 10. He'd lost 9. He had 1. So I'll be annoyed at his bad math skills if that turns out to be the case. That's me being easily irritated by bad, numeration. No, numeration? That's not the right thing. Numeratics? Math. Just bad math. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe doing these early in the morning is another lesson I'll learn. I've also learned actually that my Xbox slightly. So you'll notice if you watch the first one that the action and sound from the game, not my voice, but the game's visuals and sound will eventually go out of sync the longer I play. There's something to do with the Xbox DVR function. I've not figured out how to fix it yet. I thought it was that the Xbox recorded video at a different frame rate to my editing software. But then I tried using my editing software with different frame rate options, and it still did not do anything. What am I? I'm pretty sure I got that yesterday. There it is. Yeah, so I was pretty upset. Not upset. Upset's the wrong word. Upset suggests more anger than I actually felt. But I was... it's frustrating because editing, it's already a little bit tricky to get the audio balance right and sync up my voice with the game and all that stuff. But I guess they don't care. And I assume that it's not intentionally. I think it's some sort of glitch they obviously just never fixed or whatever. But it is really frustrating because it just makes it far more challenging to put these together than it should be. Really, I should be able to just slap that sound on top of. I should be able to slap that video straight in against my voice, and it should just all sync up. So what I did on the second and third ones was every time there was a loading screen or that little brief pause before a battle, like just adjust the audio by a millisecond, because that's it's a pause in the audio at that point. There's always a little brief audio pause around that time. Shall I send Steven through there? Might as well. Get some freebies. Anything to fight in here? No. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go back to where we were. Yeah. So it's slightly more work, but At the end of the day, who cares? None of you, I expect. Just me, because it takes up more of my time. I've edited the first 3 now. I think I'm just gonna do them daily, I guess, because I mean I'm playing the game. I've got this week off my day job, so it's made it really easy for me to.
I never doubted us for a second.
Okay, thanks, Paul. It's gonna be easy for me to go ahead and do these this week. So I did 3 yesterday. If I do 1 a day, I don't know how many parts this is going to take me to get through it. And that's someone asked me the question as well, am I going to 100% the game? I would love to. I am a completionist, but I just don't know how interesting that part of the game is going to end up being. Because what tends to happen when I 100% complete something is I go through all the game, getting sort of like 70-80% of the stuff, and then there's like that weird bit after where the story's over and you're just sort of wandering around aimlessly collecting stuff. And I don't know how entertaining that part will be for you guys, so I will see how it goes. I mean, if I can, I'll 100% it as we go, but I feel like that's unlikely. I feel strongly that that is not going to play out that way. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Yeah, so that was a few seconds of silence while I concentrated on not getting into that fight because I want to get us back to where we were, which was around here. No. No. And no. There we go. We were on this platform where we left off. So it's only taken me 10 minutes to get us back to where we were. Brilliant. Worth it. Will I be able to collect more junk up here this time? No. I still love the clipping. Let's see. So if I remember rightly, there was a section I came to through here, and then oh, you know, it's just occurred to me. I probably could have used a warp pad to get closer to this once I'd already warped in, but oh well. I remember we came here and then I backed out because I wanted to do some backtracking. So now we're here. So, you know, success, I guess. It's a shame the game doesn't take you to exactly where you were when you load up a save, because that would have made this all a bit easier. Because I'd have been less tempted to go back and fill in those gaps in the town. But there you go. I'm going to get a text from Chris. You guys will be excited to hear about.
Let's be careful, everyone.
He's just texting me about a podcast we're doing tomorrow. So yeah, that's actually something we should talk about very quickly, just because I feel like this would be this is a good format for those of you who don't know. So we've had some comments that suggest that people are a little bit, that people seem to, I think people think that our main podcast is Nothing But Static, and that is our main podcast is Steven University. It isn't. It's a sort of side thing we do that's become quite fun. But the actual main podcast that we do is called Nothing But Static, and it is basically a television discussion podcast where we sort of go through all sorts of range of TV-based topics instead of just the one sort of the one show. We do that once every 2 weeks. It has historically proven to be our sort of our most popular thing that we produce for our channel, but it doesn't actually go on the YouTube channel. We sometimes put clips of it up, and that throws people as well because they don't know what it's from. It's usually out of context. But yeah, that's the main thing that we do. So for those of you who enjoy listening to Steven University, or indeed this, I suspect less of that maybe. But for those of you who are into this, that is something you probably would get something out of if you enjoy. So especially if you watch a lot of TV, like me, like Chris and I, because we are. I mean, obsessed doesn't quite cover it, but we do watch a huge amount of TV, and that's where we sort of talk about what we tend to do. We end up primarily reviewing new shows. So on the episode coming up, Sunday following me uploading this, I guess, we're going to be talking about the new show Hard Sun. We're probably going to discuss The End of the Fucking World, which is a new Netflix thing. We'll probably talk about whose relationship do I want to we'll continue to push for Steve Oni, because why not? Although I should start working on Amethyst and Pearl now, because I wouldn't mind seeing Opal, one of my other favourite fusions. That's pretty much why I have this team. Yeah, so well, there's a bunch of stuff we're going to talk about this week. I'm trying to think of the other stuff. We're going to talk about Black Mirror. There's going to be a big section on Black Mirror, and we do TV news as well. So we talk about like just in general, like everything that's TV related that's of interest. So like at the beginning of we play a game called Chow Skip, which is where one of us like goes through a TV topic. So one of us goes through the news stories from that week in television. No, we're not having this again. No. You will survive this one, Amethyst.
You can do this! I've got just the thing.
I'm not having her die again. And go. There we are. So talking about. Yeah, so we do this game called Chat or Skip, where we basically one of us reads out a news story and the other one decides if we talk about it or not in the context of the whole show. So that's always good fun. Amethyst, I should improve her relationship with Pearl. Why not?
Excellent technique.
Something they desperately need anyway, as it goes. See, I don't know what the best option is here. Because how do I wait till it's going to attack me to attack it? It seems to have not been helping me so far. So yeah, one of us will read out news stories, the other one will decide if we talk about them or not, which is always fun. Maybe I should have used that moment to save Amethyst, because no, she's gonna die again. No!
This is the worst.
No, I won't have this. No! Oh! Amethyst! This is targeted. This is like some sort of like conspiracy, an in-game conspiracy to take out Amethyst. Like they always target her, no matter what, and she seems to have the least health. That is absurd. She survived one fight of the last 20 or something, and it was the one where she fused with Steven and was smoking quartz. This is ridiculous.
Somewhere.
And the less she survives, the worse the situation is going to be, because the less she survives,
Do your thing.
then she's gonna have less health, and it's just gonna keep circling around that way. Damn it! I probably have some points to assign anyway. Wow, I have quite a few. How have I not been paying attention to this? I mean, she does have the least health of anyone. Well, everyone else is in sort of the 80s, and Steven's in the 70s, and she's. Maybe I need to give her a better badge. Maybe that's.
What up?
Maybe that's the problem. Ooh. Increasive defense. It's just green and yellow enemies. I mean, for now, that's what I'm mostly fighting, right? I might have to give her this, because that slow rebuild of health is useless.
Shiny. Who doesn't love a good
Might as well give that
badge?
to Steven, because I've got no other use for it. And I guess since I've got...
Oh.
It's like a... let's see then. I've got, wow, a lot of things to assign. Notice how, despite the fact I got Amethyst way first, Pearl has dwarfed her level-wise. She's now at 5 and she's still at 3. Everyone's at 5 except for poor Amethyst. I really don't know how to...
Yow, yow, yow.
I mean, other than just praying for more points to do that. I really don't know what the answer is. I do not know what the answer is. Well, that's a start, I think. Right, let's see. What can we do with Pearl? Because I like Pearl, but I've not had much use for it yet, have I, really? Let's just make her a bit of a badass. And then put their teamwork up? No, that seems like excessive. Yeah, but I don't... Otherwise, I'm just doing that. I guess that's just what I'm doing. Okay. Again, no one yell at me about how I'm upgrading the characters. I don't know what I'm
Hard work
doing.
and dedication always pays off.
I'm gonna have to prefix that every time I start putting points to people. Why not? Let's make Connie more of a badass than she already is.
Oh, I didn't expect
Yeah, so nothing but static. The main thing that's funny about it is that like the stories that one of us wants to talk about and the other one doesn't, and like skipping them it can be frustrating and fun all at once. Oh, so close.
I'm gonna do my best.
Video games.
Let's make Steven actually useful. The other person in the game gets a veto as well. So like for example, so I'll have like I'm doing the one this week, so I'll have like 5 to 10 stories, and I'll read out the headline, and Chris will basically say chat or skip if he wants to talk about it or not, and I get 1 veto per game, so I have to choose when to use it wisely, which makes for a fun game. I need to make sure Amethyst survives the next fight. That's all that matters now is Amethyst's survival. So I'm gonna heal her like every 2 seconds basically. Do I? I don't have the key. Backtracking! Oh no, new area tracking. Oh, sparkly tree means stuff to be gained. One of those damn glow sticks. Right, so this is... We know what we need to do here, don't we? That's the noise that I make for the game, because the game sound effects are so insufficient. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's the podcast we do. We do another one called Fringe Observers, but I mean that literally is finishing in the next few weeks, where we've done 100 episodes of it. Basically, it's the same as Steven Universe, but for a TV show called Fringe. So if you enjoyed Fringe and would like to hear us do the same thing we do for Steven Universe, but with that, where I introduce Chris to it, then go for it. In fact, if anything, this is going to sound a bit thingy, but I mean, I don't think Steven University would exist if Fringe Observers didn't exist, because it was the sort of it was the thing that sort of demonstrated what we were able to, what we would be able to do, basically. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with a dull pizza cutter. At some point, sharpen it on something, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure that. Oh. Ooh, I wonder. The only thing I can think of in Steven Universe canon that would sharpen a pizza cutter, that would sharpen anything, would be located in Bismuth's Forge. She had stuff that could sharpen stuff. I wonder if at some point I'm going to get to go in there and that those two things will go together and it will be glorious and I'll be very happy with my life. Right, so I guess I've got to do some backtracking because I don't have that green key.
That was fairly successful.
Loading screen? Loading screen for what? I'm going to end up back in the area I just was, despite the fact that I was clearly walking away from it at the time that it chose to load that. I may have nudged into it before I walked away. I don't know. That's really frustrating, though. Yeah, great. So not only am I doing backtracking, but it's not. It's not the most fun backtracking in the world. Okay. I'm definitely not going to get tired of that glitchy, frame rate droppy Steven running animation. That's gonna be entertaining forever. Let's see. Every time I jump over this, I fear I'm gonna hurt myself. So I guess I'm supposed to be fighting these guys to get more of those orb things, the dew things, so that I can then get up on that platform, which will probably get me the key. I'm guessing that's how this is all going to work. And as usual, the best thing for me to do, tactically speaking, is to spend my 5 points this way. My 2 strongest attacks being, of course... Do I just... No, I'm not gonna... Oh, wow, okay. Steven, give yourself some TLC. Yeah, the best move I seem to have available to me in terms of just sheer damage at the moment is to combine Amethyst and Connie's attacks. Because it just gives me the most bang for my stars, basically. These whizzy things are dangerous. I mean, I know they're supposed to be, they're the bad guys, but come on. That is some amount of damage they do. Yeah, why not? While I'm waiting for my thing to redo. Bingo bongo. That thing is quite dangerous though, because he hits three of them. Right, who can praise Steven? Connie, let's get a little bit closer to Steven. Sorry, Steve on even. Right. I think what I'm going to have to do now is focus. No, no, right. This isn't happening.
I've got just the thing.
What does that reveal? No.
Guys,
Don't care.
how about this?
Amethyst is making it out of this battle alive. Is the last thing I damn well do. Right. Connie. Do you think? Pearl can praise her. Let's get some opal in this video if we can. Maybe that's the goal of this video. Right. Connie, hit that one, because I think he's due next to attack of the two that seem to be able to do the most damage. So let's get rid of that one. Got a bicycle helmet. Is that a badge or is that... No, it's an item. And it might be a badge. It's not very clear what that is, but I'll take it. See, that does a lot more damage, but it's like it's restricted to one character. Whereas that thing with that can throw the axes, it seems to hurt like multiple people. Amethyst is getting out of this one alive. Mark my words. She will grow a level. No! Oh, that sucked. Okay. I'm starting to think this game just doesn't like Amethyst, and it's like now it's been programmed against her. That's what I'm starting to think. Boom. Oh, that's a perfect way for that to end. Not only did she survive the fight, but she dealt the finishing blow and leveled up. Thank Jeebus.
Learn this.
Hey, I got a ukulele. Oh, it's a new ability. Increases a teammate's attack. Effects interrupted if Steven is hurt or activates another ability. Okay, cool. Nothing for Amethyst. Again, because this game hates Amethyst. Lowest amount of health. I just feel like that's all I can do at this point to make sure she actually survives battles. Just beef her up that way. It's a shame because I'd love to give her some more attack. I've not really put anyone in luck yet because I suppose I should be upgrading people's luck because it gives them a higher chance of getting those critical hits, I guess. But I've not seen enough of it to feel like it's
Video games.
worth it. But maybe he's now the time. Well, I'll tell you what, let's put Steven's already. How's he got 91 out of 80 health? Some sort of. Is it because I gave him the? Did I give him a cookie count when he didn't need one? Oh no, it was when I gave him that. Oh, it might have been when I used the Together Breakfast when I just was desperate to help Amethyst get out of her situation. Yeah, that'll do. Right. What I need to do really is focus on getting everyone's teamwork up, to be honest. Spiky bubble. Because if I can get everyone's teamwork right up, then I'm going to get fusions really quickly. That's what I need to work on, I suppose, with everyone. At least is everyone at least at the sort of first...
Yo, yo, yo.
Amethyst is...
I'm always ready. Excited to
Steve is.
Ready, Freddy?
Okay, so I need to get everyone up to that first, like, sort of notch on the teamwork thing, I think. That's what I'm going to focus on doing once. Maybe I should just focus on getting everyone up to the first notch on everything, because ultimately that's where it's going to go. Right, did I get one of those due things? I didn't. Maybe am I doing this wrong? Could I be doing this wrong? This is the other downside, right? This is the thing I was scared would happen, right? So I was kind of terrified that I would at some point get stuck or lost in the game, and it would be recorded for all to see. But I guess that's just... not capable of making that jump. That's right, because there's a little platform for a little jump here. And badow. Oh my. Oh, who do you even focus on here? So I'm going to mix up my strategy now just so I can see some different moves. Because why not? We haven't seen Pearl do a whole lot. Ooh, okay. When I get 3 next time, I'm going to try Pearl's multi-attack. But in the meantime, why not try...
I believe in you.
Ha ha! Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't read properly what that does. I didn't actually... Lesson number 2, glasses. Lesson number 2, and one of my many lessons is wear my glasses. Because I'm trying to put them on right now, which is why I missed that attack. And why I'm probably going to miss that one. Right, no, I said I'd use Pearl's multi-attack this time. So, Pearl has some sort of multi-attack also.
The perfect opening.
What?
There.
Okay. I obviously don't know how that works yet.
Ow.
Oh man, that was quite embarrassing. Okay, we've got plenty of attacks to dish out, so let's spam these guys now and take them out, because that's probably what we need to do. How many have we got left? 5. Okay, Pearl, you get to do something useful this time. Because that last one was pretty pathetic, I think we can all agree. My fault, obviously. I'm no comment on Pearl's, you know, fantastic skills with her staff thing. Right, so I managed to block all of those. Let's see. Steven does. There's motivation that increases everyone's attack. I'm gonna bubble Amethyst, but I am gonna. You know what the thing with that bubble is? Visually, it's pretty not good. Like it's sort of like last time I used it. We were sort of left with this weird situation where everyone sort of was these big giant pink, not really that see-through bubbles. So it was like visually, it was when they were attacking, it looked awkward and weird, and yeah, I didn't approve of that. So that was, I feel that not interrupted, but like it wasn't the best. That's annoying because that wasn't even how I intended that to attack, but. That's what happens when you get distracted. We're going to achieve nothing in this video. This will be the video where I learn the lesson of how to achieve things in a video, because I'm going to achieve 0. I can feel it in my bones already. Cowabunga. There you go. Fry bits. Yeah, target Amethyst. Thought you would.
This is the worst.
No, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. There was nothing I could do. I didn't have any. Right. In my headcanon now, Steven's real mad at the hurting Amethyst, and he's going to react this way. It's just occurred to me that I should have just done that from the beginning. I'd have probably not passed off the thing. Oh, once again, we have found ourselves in a situation where Amethyst has not made it out of a battle, not gained any XP. Yeah, we'll bother with you later. Let's do this first. Mostly for Amethyst's benefit, but... And so far,
I've got
no dew from any of these battles, so maybe I'm doing this wrong. But I guess we'll find out. Right, so... I don't know what we do now, because she's still not actually surviving battles at all. And I don't understand if it is just the game target or if it's just that. But her health isn't... Surely it's not that much lower than everyone else's. I'm really perplexed, because she's what, 10 points lower than everyone else? Surely that does not mean she dies every single battle, which is what's been happening. So I'm really confused, genuinely quite confused about how that's played out. This time I'm just going to focus on protecting her again. Is she just bad in the games? Like, if they made her bad? I really don't understand. Brilliant. So if I can get Pearl to take out that bomb thing, no, it's going to go off anyway. Took out no one, I don't think.
Not too shabby, Pete.
Should I try this again and see if it can...
Wait
right.
for it.
Wow, I do not know how to use that at all. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that move. I guess I'll have to Google it. No star points. So I have Pearl attack that thing now while it's waiting to attack. Maybe the Amethyst's relationship with Pearl will... Yeah, it will. Everyone's did. Good, because I'd like to see some Opal. Thank you very much. At the very least in this video, if I could achieve nothing else, Opal would be good. I have no stars except for Steven's one, so let's just make use of that. Badow. It's time for Amethyst to defend herself. Connie can give a helping hand. Oh, that bird. That bird is the worst. Here we go. No, it's gonna go off and it's... Damn. I thought that would have been a good opportunity to get the friendship up. But Amethyst survived a fight. That's, I guess, a thing. And no... I mean, I'm doing this wrong, obviously. I just thought if I came back here and battled them, I'd get a few more of those Dew things. But I guess I am just doing it wrong. So let me go back to that area and look around. Because otherwise I don't know. Might as well get the together breakfast. And also I find this animation really satisfying. And the thing is, I think I'm going to call the last video before this one Amethyst dies a lot. And by the way, I'm aware there is a difference between dying and being poofed. I'm not that stupid. A little area I hadn't seen previously down here, and a little Steven. Which seems to give XP, which is good that Amethyst got that then. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to call this one, because it was Amethyst dies a lot. Amethyst dies some more? I don't know. Is there anything else down here? No, okay. So yeah, I'm a little bit perturbed by the rate of death. And I know it's poofing, I am aware it's poofing, it's just in a video game, it just, you know, the vernacular seems to be, I died. You get lives, you die. Speaking of, I thought Connie had then, but I thought my bad platforming had led to... I really didn't expect this game does not have precise enough controls for platforming to really be a thing. But there you go. I've already been up there. I guess we'll hit the loading screen and see what the other side of what's the other side of that. So we've been going for about let me check actually, this now is a good time to check very quickly. We've been going for about 40 minutes. So normally now I would start thinking about maybe ending it. But I just want to. Well, first of all, I want opal. That'll be at least something, and I just need to achieve something in this because so far we've done basically nothing.
We're focusing on form.
Ah, damn. All right. I guess we're doing this. They're just gonna follow me around while I examine the area anyway. Okay, so good start. I'm gonna take these guys out first because I think that they are the most hazardous. I don't like the way they waddle either. Oh, oh. Well, there you go. And I do like that in this level they're positioned in a way that I can like everyone gets a shot in if they want it. Let's just finish off you. Sometimes I do just find myself adding the noises. I don't know where that comes from. Just where that impulse comes from. Okay. Again, notice 2 moves in a row, specifically aimed at Amethyst. Has anyone attacked Pearl in ages? I suspect not. Maybe they're all on Chris's side and they just prefer Pearl. My goal in life is to get Chris to get that that Pearl tattoo we talked about. And by talked about, I mean I've mentioned it put persistently in the comments so people will keep encouraging it, even if I know in reality that'll almost never happen. But if I keep mentioning it, people will keep bothering Chris about it, which is the goal at the end of the day. Maybe I'll call this Amethyst's Revenge. She has done a lot of damage in these few of episodes. No, she still died like twice at least. And look again, no, it's the that is I mean that is very targeted. Again! No. Right, let's
Aw, Steven, don't make me blush.
She can't do anything. She can't do anything. Steven can. Get that thing away. If it goes around with this again now, no, it's going for Steven, which is fine. He's got. Right. Dear oh dear. And the weird thing is, I've got vague. Oh, I can go up here. Okay, now I do feel stupid for not seeing this the last time. But it's a Steven only zone. Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh no. I thought it was going to be Garnet. But it's that new villain gem whose name I still don't know because Steven's an idiot and doesn't ask questions. Okay. Well, story progress, I guess. And the green key. And I can't jump off there. Well, now I'm mad that I backtracked when I didn't need to, evidently. I just needed to actually look around a bit. There you go. Well, something's happened, I suppose. No opal either. Oh, that's disappointing. How far are we from opal? How do we get their friendship things up? Felt like the best way to get to move downward there. So I'm guessing I have to come back with Dew for the one that's behind me. Rather, see, I assumed the green key was up there. That was the mistake I made. So maybe the lesson I'm learning here is never ever assume. Maybe assuming is just in general what the bad thing. Rose's tear. What does that do? Revives a teammate. Ah. So next time Amethyst dies, I have an item that will actually stop that from being a thing. And there's another bit of Dew. I wonder if I have enough Dew. I don't know how many you need. I think it's 3. Well, that's disappointing for a number of reasons. Right, let us sort these guys out, particularly because I am running out of time, I suspect. Check that. Ah, no, I got 15 minutes. Do I go the full hour this time, just so something can happen? Is this episode going to be called the one in which Dan waits? In which Dan waits for something of a note to have happened so he can end the video? I think Connie is a little bit of health, actually. I think they all do. I might actually. This might be a. Yeah, this might be a together breakfast moment to get us through this one. Bingo. Call that progress. I've still not spent any money on this game. I haven't bought anything yet, have I? Like, in a game with littered with merchants, I feel like I should have maybe purchased more things, but you know, what can you do? Right, let's. Wait, no. Oh, I really wished I could have had Pearl save Amethyst then, because that would have increased their. Ooh, what's the yellow thing? Oh, it's just more of the in-game currency. Well. I don't actually know how to check their like friendship levels. I feel like that would be the. I think they just come up when they change, but there's got to be a way for them to bring them up. I'm sure. Ooh, don't attack her from the back, because if you do, you get spiked. Come on. And Amethyst saves the day again. Her friendship with Connie has gone up. Is she catching up on the levels though? That's the question. Choose upgrades. Oh yeah, 3 of my guys have gone up levels. She is catching up. 6, 6, 6, 4, 5. There's 3 6s and a 5. 3, 5, 6, 6. That's very important. Sorry, but you need. Oh, giving you that one beat. That means I can't do teamwork. Screw it.
Just getting stronger.
I'm always ready for the fight.
How do I undo that? I've given Pearl a thing I didn't want to give her. There it is.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, why not?
See, hard work and dedication always pays
So I guess I
off.
made some sort of conscious or unconscious choice not to do anyone's luck at this time, and I don't know if that's a bad move or not. I don't know if in the long run increasing their luck means that over the course of a whole battle you end up doing more damage because you get lucky more often. I don't know what the significant glow stick though. I don't know what the significance necessarily of that would be. There's a light Steven somewhere in here. Probably a couple of glow sticks. But let me again with the backtracking, but mostly because I don't know if I have enough to do this yet. I think it's 3. Maybe is it 3 total? I've got 2 now.
How about do your thing,
That's 4. I'm 1 short. Oh, I know where I'm coming next time I get some dew. And again, how do I check their level of friendship between each other? This seems like a thing I should be able to look at. So when you click on an individual character, do you get there?
Oh, hello, everyone.
Oh, relationships. There they are. Right, so if I go to...
Ready, Freddy?
Oh,
Cowabunga!
they're halfway to Opal. Dear oh dear, that's not gonna happen in this video then. Okay, well in that case then maybe I'm going to end it sooner rather than later, because at this point I feel like we're spinning our wheels just a little bit. We have a green door, which I'm guessing leads to that place we saw Mystery Gem go. Looks like there are lots of different options exploring wise around here. Oh, I can go through this, I can go up on top of this. Look, oh, boom. Right, well, we know what we're doing now. There you go. In which what I achieve is to get to a... Oh, why have I got Connie, the worst jumper for this? Everyone else can get up there but me. There it is. I like that Connie can get up there by her own steam, but not when I'm in charge.
Burrito, burrito!
New badge. Huh. That's a cool badge. Gives me the option, or a chance, in battle for one of my attacks to be worth 0. Meaning, it'll cost me nothing to use it, which will be... That's a useful thing. So I'll pass the green door, and then I'm going to make that platform grow, and then I'm going to call it a day, because I've achieved nothing. So this is definitely going to be called, which Dan achieves nothing. Because I really don't know what else we've done here. For an hour of your time,
What am I gonna
no
pick?
progress of
What am
any
I
real
gonna
significant
pick?
kind. And there we go. Oh, that's... Of course. Oh, the goal. This, I mean, that is too perfect. This whole time, I was like, well, at least we've achieved this. This tree. I'll be able to go up and get whatever the thing is that's up on the top of this tree. And what's up here? Nothing but more things to collect. No progress. Just an inch away from progress, as always. That is... that's perfect. That sums this up. So what did we learn today? Today we learned never expect progress, ever. I guess the best thing for me to do here is to end this one near or on a warp pad, so we can come back to this point next time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That is mildly humiliating. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching this thing. We'll see you next time when we do another thing. Or probably not.